Hi Flosstube,
I'm Rolanda.
and I'm Kylie.
And this is
Rose Crafty
Corner.
Welcome everyone, thank you for joining us. We are so grateful that you have chosen to spend some time with us. We know there are a lot of Flosstubers out there and really appreciate any time you give us.
Yep, sure do.
We are primarily a cross-stitch channel, although occasionally we do have some other crafts. I do have one little one today. I made myself a little angel keyring.
Nice.
I just had some little bits and pieces that I decided to put together, and I'm just going to put that on one of my bags.
Excellent.
Yeah. I have been making some of my crafty notions as well. So if you want to see what I've been doing, you can check out Kylie's Crafty Notions on Facebook and Instagram. I've put pictures up there.
While you've been doing that, I've been busy sewing. So
yes, we've both been busy doing things other than cross stitch.
Yeah. I can't show them here. So, it's project bag of the month stuff.
Yes.
And other
and I've been busy
and things.
with that too.
Yeah. So I can't show it. I'm sorry.
No. So we did film last week, but that was our one from the week before.
Yes,
So technically that was our end of August one. So we didn't go through our totals for the month. So if you are new, thank you for joining us. But each month we do go through our total number of stitches from the previous month.
Yeah.
So in our first one for the new month.
Yeah.
So this one is technically our first September video because the other
right.
one was the end of August.
Yeah. If we had been on schedule last time,
this
would have been the first one of this month.
Yes. We've been a little bit out of whack lately.
Yeah.
Illnesses and various things going on.
All things happening.
Yeah. We apologise if it's a little bit, off track.
Dysfunctional.
Isn't that just normal for us? Anyway.
Oh dear.
So our total number of stitches for the month of August. I got my personal best for the year.
Yay.
Because I was doing arbitrary August and I worked really hard to get all of my prompts done. And there was only one I didn't fully complete. So anyway, my total stitches were, finally get to the number, 10,591 stitches.
So that one makes all the difference.
It is my highest for this year, at least. So
excellent.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. This month's not shaping up to be
And you
my
weren't
best.
that far behind me.
No.
Because you really put in a good crack.
I did. And you were busy doing other things.
I was busy doing other things. So my total was 12,380.
That's, I think, the closest we've ever been.
Yeah. Only
Couple of thousand.
not even
Give or take
2,000 in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
pretty
never
close.
been that close before. She's usually well and truly doubling, tripling, sometimes even like it. But
well, especially last year because I didn't have all the extra things I was doing last year. So last year I was like way ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
This year seems to have brought me back down a little bit.
You're slowing yourself down doing other things. Okay, so we'll get straight into new starts. We both have some this time round. The first one for me is the Craft Room Bunny Tin from Durene Jones. I'm stitching this on a 14 count white Ada. This was given to me by one of the lovely ladies at our stitching meetups for my birthday. She gave me the fabric and the pattern and the tin that it goes in. So I just had to grab my own floss and get started. So I am using the called for DMC colours for this one, and I started on the 1st of September. It was my last start for arbitrary August because of the time zone difference. It ended on my 1st of September. So I managed to get the bunny's face mostly done.
So cute.
So it's a start. So it was 216 stitches and that made it 6.8% complete. So it's very cute. It was very quick and easy to get going on that one. And I'm keen to get back to it. But so that's that one. And then this one was also started on the 1st of September. This was a busy day. This one is Australasian Adventure from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. This is the one we're doing as a stitcher stitch along. I am using an 18 count opalescent Ada, which is called Ariel, and it is from Paddock Lane Designs, and it's just so pretty. I just thought it was like perfect for this project because it's kind of like watery, you know.
And I think you can see the opalescent there
Oh,
too.
you definitely can see that shining away there.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And the colour is just so like nice for a watery kind of colour.
Yeah, I thought so too. And you got some lighter and darker patches because it's mottled. So, and I'm using Semco threads and just picking and choosing as I go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And you changed your emu colour, didn't you?
I made my emu a bit more of a grey. Yeah. On the cover photo, that it was more brown, but emus aren't really quite that brown. So I went with a browny grey kind of colour combination. I also changed the cathedral.
Yep.
Where are we? Down there too.
Did you leave Uluru as the same as they charted?
Well, I'm not using
No,
DMC.
but I mean, like, did you?
I used similar colours.
Emu.
Yeah, I just used similar colours to what they had in there already for Uluru. Changed up the boomerang a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Because we did the boomerang together. So I've got mine here too.
Yep. So Ro also has this as a new start.
Yes.
So you've seen the cover photo, but we'll just show you the two of them together. She's further along than I am, of course.
So that's both of them together. And then I'll go into explaining mine, where I've changed mine. So I'm using the DMC colours. However, when I was kitting it up, I didn't like some of the colours that they had chosen for some of the icons. I've changed them. And I'm actually listing down what changes I'm making. So if anyone wants to know what colours I've changed them to, you can just ask me and I can refer to my notes. I did change Uluru because I've actually been there and it does have a little bit of brown in the rock. So I changed like the little bit of brown here. I left my emu the same. I left the kangaroo the same. I changed the boomerang. I changed the wattle. I left the fairy bread the same. I left the little gold, what do you call it? It's not a pot of gold, but like they're carrying gold in the gold mines. And the axe, I've left that the same. The ship and the lighthouse, I've left the same. So yeah. I started mine on the 1st as well. Yep. Because we started them together.
Yep. On the same day.
Yep. And then I did 3 days on mine, 1,238 stitches, and it's at 16.58%.
And I got 708 stitches done on mine, which brought it to 9.48%. So you're not that far ahead in the number of stitches, but it's so many more icons.
Yeah, like, I'll show it again. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you've done way more than that.
It does, yeah.
But it just depends which little motif or icon it is as to how many stitches are in it.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I found that they, like, some of them went quite quickly. Like, the axe went really quickly because it's 2 colours. The fairy bread, what I did was I did the crust of the bread first. I did the white of the bread first, then the crust, and then I filled in with all the little sprinkles. So that's what fairy bread is. If you're not sure what fairy bread is, it's a piece of bread, butter, and then hundreds and thousands
sprinkles
all on top of it. It's an Australian thing.
Very popular.
We love it. We grow up on it as kids.
Yes, very popular at children's birthday parties.
Yeah, yeah. It goes down a treat too.
Yes, it does.
And sometimes when you're an adult, you feel like a piece of fairy bread too. Yeah, totally. Okay.
That's why we have kids, to have kids' birthday parties so we can have fairy bread.
I don't have any human children in my house, but we still have hundreds and thousands and it's purely for fairy bread.
Yep. My husband makes the kids bubbacinos with the sprinkles on top.
Oh, that's so cute.
And he makes a coffee on the weekend.
Oh, that's nice. They get to enjoy it too.
They do, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I thought there would have been more percentage or more stitches with that, but yeah, I'm happy with it.
That's good.
Okay.
And you had another new start.
My second new start is called Planets. And this one I started for the Space September that Adelaide Stitches is doing. This one is by Happy Little Mouse on Etsy. I spent 3 days 695 stitches and 11.72%. So I'm in the clouds. So I started off in the middle with the purple. Yeah. Started off in the middle with the purple. And then I kind of wanted to make my way to the edge and then I could work back.
Yeah.
So I did the yellow Canada Cross. I think I did the blue and then the yellow and then filled in with the purple on the way back. So, yeah, I'm loving this one. I do need my light part at times,
fabrics,
especially at night time. But during the daytime, I can kind of see it if I've got a good light on top.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a long time since I've worked on dark fabric though.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I was like readjusting my eyes and everything. But yeah, they're my 2 new starts. So yeah, I did that one for Space September for Adelaide.
Very good.
Yes.
All right, we will move into whips.
Yep.
I worked on the Binging Faves Supernatural pattern.
Yep.
It's kind of a sampler, I guess, because it's all different motifs. But yes, this one is from Creatively Stitching on Etsy. And I'm stitching it on a 32 count linen from Paddock Lane Designs, which we believe is named Snow Gum. It was in a like a mystery pack, so it didn't have a name on it at the time. And it was in a retreat lucky dip.
Nice.
I'm using the called for DMC and I'm stitching this one as a stitch along with our friend Jeanette.
Yay.
She's further along on this one than I am. But that's okay, I'll catch up.
I can see the number plates in, and is this a car appearing
been
down?
there for a while. Yeah, I
bottom?
did more on the car since last time I showed it.
Yep.
So I did 275 stitches on that one, which has brought it to 30.02%.
Oh, just over the 30%.
Just a tiny bit over. Yeah, so I will just keep going with that one when I can.
Keep plugging along.
Yeah, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah, nice.
Now that I've done that symbol.
Yes, I was going to say the symbol really sort of slowed you down a bit.
It was very hard to, there was a lot of fractionals in it. I mean, there's fractionals in all of it, but it was a tricky one.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. My next whip was the Stitchy chart. This was released as a 2025 temperature stitch along from Spruce Craft Co. And it was a free one if you were signed up to the emails. And I'm stitching mine on an 18 count Ecru Ada and using a brand of floss called Golden Star brand because there was some nice bright colours in there and I thought they worked well. So we decided to convert it to a stitching tracker rather than a temperature tracker. Mine are in blocks of 50 stitches, so I have got some 0 days in there, so they one colour and then it's like 1 to 50 and then 51 to 100 and so on to keep track of our stitching for the year. So I ended up finishing off July.
Lovely.
So I'm just a little bit, I'm still a couple of months behind.
Yes,
but I will get there.
I'm further behind than what you are.
You are, yes, that's okay. So yeah, I finished filling in July and I will move over to August. I think I did the bottom, maybe? Started on the bottom of the bobbin there, which is white. So you might not be able, you can kind of see it when we zoom in a little. So I've started on there and finished off July's colours.
Nice.
So I did 365 stitches on that one.
Oh, wow.
Since we showed it last.
That's good.
And yeah, it's easy to fill in because you've only got to go across and back in, one colour, or I might have, I think there was a few times here I had like the same colour because I had the same number bracket for 2 or 3 days in a row. So it's just the same colour backwards and forwards. So,
and it's amazing, like I'm looking at it now, it's amazing how each bobbin actually looks different.
Completely different, yeah.
Like,
just depending on how many stitches I get in.
Like
August should be good.
Yeah.
It should be colourful when I get to it.
Yeah.
And then the last one I worked on, and I know everybody's wanting to know whether it's finished. It's very close.
Baby in a corner.
Baby in a corner from Industrious Owl Endeavours. And I'm stitching this on an 11 count Ada that I tea-dyed myself. And I managed to get 871 stitches done and 882 backstitch
Wow. Almost
So,
1 for 1.
I finished the car and I finished the pink underneath from the symbol.
Yep.
And obviously backstitch the words in. Now, we didn't realise until I was looking at the backstitch colours that the word baby was actually backstitched all the way around. Now, we put in the before picture. I'll show you that there is actually quite a difference with it being backstitched to when it was not backstitched, because I did debate not doing the backstitch around baby, the word baby, and when you look at it, it just makes it more solid and stands out a lot more.
Do you want to do a close-up of the word baby? I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but
you might be able to see a difference.
It does look really, it looks a lot better with the backstitch.
It does. It stands out a lot more. And I also started, stitching the border. I've gone as far as I can in the frame as it is.
Yeah.
With the black and then the red on the inside. I've started and need to finish that to where I've got the black. And then I'll move the hoop and finish off the bottom. So there's really not much to go. I think it's like 165 cross stitches. Left.
So where the pin is, where she's got the pin here, that's the bottom of the border. So she'll need to move the frame.
Yeah. So I've used the called for DMC on that one and also stitching that one as a stitch along with our friend Jeanette.
Yeah.
And I've nearly finished it. I can't remember whether she's already started that one or not. She'll let us know, I'm sure. Yeah. But she's further along on the other supernatural one. And we are very close to starting our next one, which is what I'm trying to finish.
Just around the corner.
Just around the corner. The supernatural mandala that we're starting as a stitch along with Hannah, the Okie Stitcher, and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
But it was Hannah that roped me into it. And then I roped Jeanette in, so, we just share the love.
Why not? Why not?
I'll have that as a new start next time.
Excellent. Alrighty, I have 2 to show you today for whips, and the first one is one of the ones I have love for, I suppose you could call it. Not necessarily a favourite, but one of the ones I have love for. So this is Winter Quaker by Primrose Cottage Stitches. It's done on an even weave fabric from Paddock Lane Designs, and the colour is called Elsa, and I've got it folded up, obviously. And it's a 32 cap opal, this one. I spent 2 days on this one, 556 stitches, and the percentage is now at 55.5%. Now, there's a little story behind this one. Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches has actually finished her Winter Quaker, and we started it together at the Winter Stitching in the Mountains retreat. And she called me out. She was like, I wonder whether Rose finished hers yet.
Still not.
And I was laughing at the video and I was like, no.
Yeah.
But I was like, I really should get that finished. So thank you, Adelaide. You have inspired me to finish it off and get it done, because I do want to get it finished this year. I do want to have 2025 written on the bottom, because that's part of the pattern that you can just change the years.
Yeah.
So yes, I will definitely keep going with that one, because I was only pulling that one out like when medical appointments or
like your travel stitch.
Yeah, my travel stitching. So it wasn't getting a lot anyway, and it was only really started in July, I think, June, July. So half the year had already gone. So I was like, yeah, I really need to pull that one out. So you will see that one.
Hopefully as a finish next time. We'll see.
I don't know about that.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. And then the second one, I kind of need to sit back for. She's a biggie.
Brace yourself.
Okay. This is Joyful World Sale. Now we've got her on the board, and I worked on September.
And you can see August now.
Yeah, there's August. If you missed it last time,
very wobbly.
August still needs like the lazy daisy flowers, but I'm leaving that right to the very end after I've done them all, so I don't damage them or get them destroyed.
Squash them.
Yeah.
Them, something.
Yeah, all the above. Now, this one is Joyful World Sale by the Snowflower Diaries. This is the one I ended up deciding to work on for the focus and beat the ModMin event last weekend. So in our last video, we were saying, I don't know what I'm going to work on. Yeah. This is what I chose. I spent 4 days on it, and I got 2,157 stitches done, and 100% of September. and also the border over that side there. So the border was up to here. So everything from there down I did, and then all of September. I'm really happy that I'm getting these done like in the month.
You're doing well keeping up with this one.
Yeah, and like obviously, you know, here's April, May, June, July is here, and then up the top is January, February, March.
They're folded back. We can put in a picture of the whole thing.
Yeah, we will. Yeah,
it's just a bit hard being so big to hold it and show it.
Yeah. And so once I finished September this time, I ironed it because I like it to be nice and ironed and flat. And I thought I'll roll it up and I'll bring it here to show you like this rather than having it in the frame like I normally do. And then after we've finished here and stuff, I can then set it up for October.
Yay.
And then I want to try and possibly get October done before October starts because I know October's going to be so busy for us. So if I can get that done, I will.
Yeah. See how
so
you
keep
go.
your eyes peeled. I may get ahead of myself. That's the plan. Let's see how we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I was only working on that one at night time over the weekend because, you know, as I've been saying, I've been really busy with sewing and stuff. So only for like 4 nights I've worked on it.
Yeah.
And it was over 2,000 stitches. So I was like, well, that's pretty good. And that's all my whips.
Yeah, it's all mine too.
Yep.
And neither of us have any finishes or FFOs. I got so close. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of non-stitching days this week because I wasn't feeling great. So otherwise baby would have been finished.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yep.
Okay.
We roll with the punches.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
Plans.
Yep. Plans. Bring it on.
Plans. There's a stitchy catch up on this weekend.
There is.
I won't be going.
I will be.
Because my family and I are going to Comic Con.
Yes.
Which we've never been to. And we're very excited to go. And that's going to be a big day as it is.
Yeah,
so that will be more than enough, I think.
Yeah, you're going to be tired by the end of the day.
Yes. Especially wrangling the kids.
Yes.
Yeah, fun.
They might wear themselves out though.
Yes.
You know, with, oh, Mum, look at this, look at this.
Yeah, it'll be an early night for everyone that night, I think, when we're done. And you're going to the stitching meetup?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
And I have a new start planned. Because some of the ladies that go along there have been stitching the Lola Crow Extraordinary Birds with me. Yes. And now that is all fully released and some of them are finished, we're now starting a new sale. You're
not finished.
No, I'm not finished. Let me keep going. The Durene Jones floral pouch that she's got there. So we're turning it into a sale. If you would like to join, you can. Yeah. It's open to anyone, but we're just kind of doing it as our little group sort of things. So everybody's picked their fabric and their threads. There's been some colour changes, so it's going to be interesting to see how Durene Jones's original piece looks compared to everybody else's because of the colour changes.
Yep.
So yeah, that will be that one. What else have we got?
We've still got Whip Go things to do.
Oh, yes.
We went through last time what they were, but I haven't done either of mine yet.
I haven't touched my 2 catch-up ones because I finished the 2 for this month.
Yes.
So I haven't finished my 2 catch-ups.
Yep. So we've still got those to do. Now, in our last video, I did say that I'm doing sale September.
Yes.
And I was going to be spinning a wheel.
Yep.
I haven't done that yet. Because the first few days I was trying to get it, a little bit done on our Australasian adventure. And then, of course, I wanted to try and finish Baby and haven't quite got there. And that was for
the focus event. So
and
that took
Baby
the weekend.
was the focus event. And basically I'm going to keep going until I finish. But I'm hoping that will be today.
Yes.
Because tomorrow I got to start the Supernatural Mandala. But if I get Baby finished, I will then move on to something else today. So we're going to do the wheel spin and we're going to do that on here so you guys can see. I just don't want it to be too bright.
Turn the brightness down, yep. Do you want me to hold
it? It's going to be tricky with the ring light.
Let me hold it and then you can push it.
Let's see what we get. Anytime now. Witch's Hollow.
Excellent.
So that will, if I get a chance later today or tonight to finish Baby, and then I will do some work on Witch's Hollow, and then tomorrow it'll be the Supernatural Mandala, and then I will spin again for the next day.
That's a good time of year for that one to come up too, because you know.
Well, it'll be in my Halloween stitching as well. It won't be done.
No, but we'll get it further moved along for when you do start Halloween stitching. Yeah.
So that's all right. We'll try and squeeze that one in. If I don't get it done today, then it'll be on
and it's one that
Sunday.
you like.
I do enjoy it. Yes, I like that one. Yes.
Well done.
It's a lot of fun.
Good job.
So there you go. So that's my immediate plans.
I've just realised that there's a second stitchy catch up
before our next filming date.
So they're like one after the other, like one weekend, like this weekend and then next weekend. So,
yes.
And then we film after that. So yes, I'll have to work out what I'm going to take to that one.
I think it will depend whether the trains are running properly and stuff.
Yeah, that's a big factor. Like if we have to take a smaller amount of stuff, then yes, that determines on
dictates
what
that
we
a little
take.
bit. So I
was thinking
and if
about,
I'm spinning my wheel, it'll depend on that. So
I was thinking about the part 2 of the Divine Beasts. Taking that because I think I took that last year. Last time, didn't I?
Maybe.
I can't
remember either.
But I know that it's I think I did because it's a smaller amount of things to take, and we had the bus situation last time. So
yeah. So I'll be doing wheel spins, and I will be updating that on Instagram. So if you're not already following us, jump on over there and follow Rose Crafty Corner. Yep. And you'll get to see what I am stitching on.
Yeah.
Each day.
Oh, one other plan. Not necessarily for the rest of September, but you need to prep if you want to do it for October. Our friend Denise from Coco Egg Stitch, she's having a birthday sale. And I'm helping her organise it. So I'm all good to go, ready to go. Do
I know about this?
I'm not sure.
It's not sounding at all familiar.
So it's anything by the Blue Flower.
Oh, okay.
So I've got a few blue flower patterns. Do you have any blue flower?
My Spooktober is already full.
Okay.
I can't fit any more in.
Okay. So I have a flu. I have a few blue flower design patterns. So I'm going to be choosing Hearts for Pam to stitch that one. It's quite a small one. Yeah, it's like Australasian animals and
that's why I want it.
Flora and fauna. So I thought that would be a good one to start with because I actually have a few on my stash. So, but I thought I'll start with that one. So that's going to be in October because her birthday's in October. So if you want to kit up for that one or want to prep for it, now's the time to do it. Yes, and then eventually sometime this month we'll be doing a Spooktober video.
Yes, we just have to work out when we can fit that in.
Yeah, did the plans. And we did a Spooktober video last year.
We did.
And then all of October was Spooktober for us. So if you want to go and see what we had on our plans for last year.
Because some of them will carry over to this year.
You can go back to our previous videos and do that. But yeah, I was just going to say some of them from last year that I actually kitted up will be continuing over to this year because I just didn't get around to doing them last year. And so they're already kitted, so why not, So
that plans video will come at a later date.
Yeah.
Sometime between now and October.
Yeah. I've got to fit it in.
Work that out. Yep. All right.
Alrighty. Now we can move on to haul.
Now we'll move on. We've got some haul.
We do.
I went to Choice and they've started putting out, Choice is a discount store if you're not aware of it. They started putting out more Halloween things and I found another bottle and it says pick your poison.
Nice.
So that'll just be part of our Halloween displays.
Yep.
And I just thought that was really cute and it'll go along with the other bottle I got last time.
I've seen a few cross-stitch patterns that have pick your poison too.
And that's why I wanted to get that because I have a couple.
Yeah.
And I thought, as a display when I get those done, whenever. whenever I get them done, that would go well with it.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah.
So I went to a discount store as well called King Kong.
Yep.
It was right next to Spotlight. I went there for other stuff, which I'm not showing. And then on the way out, I found these frames. So it was a buy 2 frames, get 1 free. So I got all different colours. Now this was the larger of the sizes that I got. So this is 6 by 8, those 3. And they're nice and light. So they're, you know, and this one's 5 by 7. Thank you. And that one. So they're all different colours, and I thought I might be able to finish some smalls in there.
Yeah.
So that was nice. It was
Very
a good
good.
little bargain that I saw, and I was like, yay.
We love a good bargain, don't we?
We do.
All right. So I've been to the op shop. My husband had an appointment near Coco, but Coco wasn't open yet. So I went for a little bit of a drive and went to an op shop.
Yep.
And picked up one of these bobbin containers, and it's actually got some bobbins in it.
Nice.
So they're the cardboard ones. Some of them are empty. It's got a needle threader there too, which I'll have to give it a go. And then some of these are just like miscellaneous colours and stuff. Some of them have got numbers, so I'll have to check if they're actually DMC numbers, or they might be anchor, or they might not be anything. And some of them have got like multiple colours wound around the bobbins. So I will just sort through that and pop them into my unknowns box and use them for whatever I feel. And there was also, sorry, it's going to be a bit crinkly, this pack of trims. So there's a pom-pom trim there, some ribbon and various things. Yeah. And that was $2 for the whole pack.
Yeah.
And you can see that one of them was actually a clearance one at Spotlight. I got all of these for $2.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good little bargain.
Okay, so I went to Coco.
So did I, funnily enough.
Now, we usually film on a Thursday, and on the off week that we film, I go down on the Wednesday and I spend most of the day there and part of the night stitching away and socialising, and I still take work with me to do. So
yes.
Anyway, I get enabled.
Of course.
So I found some patterns that I liked, and this one is another, well, a blue flower one, obviously. Like we were talking about before. This one's Pigeon and Puddle. And I fell in love with this one because of all the birds I've been doing recently. And so now I'm just like looking at all these bird patterns differently to what I did beforehand. So it's amazing what patterns can do to you.
The bird brain. Yeah. Or birds on the brain, maybe.
Birds on the brain sounds better. Okay, and then with the spooky season approaching, now these ones are by the Snowflower Diaries, and Denise got these in. She was looking at the Snowflower Diaries because she saw that I was doing Joyful World Sale and seeing how well it turns out and how cute the design is and all the rest of it. So she had a look at what else they have, and this was one of them. And one of the ladies that was there doesn't do Halloween. And I was saying to her, well, but she liked the patterns. And I was like, you can still do some of them because not all of them look Halloweenish.
No. I quite like this one too.
This one's also autumnal, autumn. And then, you know, like if you change the blue from the people to a skin colour, you'd probably get away with that.
Yeah. A few little tweaks to some of them would change.
And then
completely,
on the back they've got, so on the front is all done as one piece.
Yeah.
And then on the back they've got them all done as like little pillows, little decorative cushions.
Maybe I should get this one.
Okay, and then another one from the Snowflower Diaries is called Abundance, and this one is just absolutely gorgeous. Now you actually get all 3 patterns in this little booklet. So the nature one up the top, the fox in the middle, and the little birdie down the bottom. And I was like, yeah, I love that. It's very cute. So definitely had to get that one.
Yep. And I got a couple of patterns from Coco as well. I got the Halloween Tier, which is an Erin Elizabeth design. I saw that and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, she has lots of tiers out now.
She does. And they're cute.
Yeah, they are.
Definitely like the Halloween one.
Yep.
And because it is spring here in Australia now,
Thank goodness.
Also got, we've had some beautiful days.
We have.
So I got Hello Spring from the Calico Confectionery.
Yep. I got this one earlier in the year.
Yeah. So I've already picked my colours out.
And what are you using?
I'm using my Madeira threads that I have in my stash.
I'm going to be using randoms on mine to use up some of them.
I've just picked colours that will work. They're not going to be exactly the same, but
make it your own.
Pulled out what I had in the Madeiras and went, yep, that works. So, yeah.
Excellent.
Use some of them up.
We'll have to do that one together too, won't we?
Yeah. When?
In spring.
Spring's till the end of November, right? Yeah, okay, I can do it in November.
Kylie's wildly having a panic attack here. When are we going to fit this in?
September's full, October's full, maybe November.
Yeah, definitely.
I do want to do it though. It looks like it'll be fairly quick because of a lot of block colours. So, yeah.
Now, I got some fabric from Coco as well. Now, when I purchased this one, I had a pattern in mind for it. I just can't remember off the top of my head what pattern it is. So it was bought with an intentional pattern.
You need to write these things down at the time,
Yeah,
don't you?
I do. I need to write it on the tag. Witch's Brew, 32 count, even weave, a large piece from Paddock Lane Designs. And this one, I love this colour. Like every Witch's Brew I look completely different. Yeah. And I know that fabric dyes differently on each piece and all the things, but it's just amazing. It's like one of those chameleon ones that just changes all the time, you know? But this one's a very much a lilac-y kind of, looking one, which is really pretty. I'm going to have to ask Denise because I'm pretty sure.
Maybe she'll leave us a comment.
Yeah, she might remember what it was for. We've spoken about so much fabric lately for different patterns, so I just get confused.
You're going to start writing it on there, yeah.
Yep. Now, this one's called Cup of Coffee, and this one is by Colour Cascade Fabrics. There we go.
This is a big one.
Yep. This is a 14 count Ada. So if we go right back, that's how big it is.
It's huge.
So the reason why I got this one is like it's a really nice sort of
neutral
light
colour.
Brown, neutral, and it's called Cup of Coffee. So any sort of coffee patterns, I think.
Yeah.
What was that one that? Oh, Daily Fuel. Have you got it up there?
He's up there, sorry.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be able to fit that on here. Don't you reckon?
Several times. Several hundred times.
So that's it in half. That's it in half.
Yeah.
So it's quite a large piece, which is good.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Really nice.
And then another one that caught my eye. And
because it's
you're going to see. Yeah, I was going to say you're going to see why.
Which way are we going?
That way.
Yep.
So this one.
Ooh, look
at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Now this one's called Ghoul, and it's a 16 count opal Ada. So there we go. You might be able to see the sparkle there in the dark.
Got to get the light on them.
Yeah. But it is just amazing. And when I picked this up, someone was there and they asked me, "What are you going to stitch on that row?"
Halloween. Oh,
and I was like, "I'm not quite sure right at this minute. Give me a few minutes to have a think."
And did you think of anything?
I did think of a couple of things, but again, I can't remember off the top of my head right now. You
need to carry a notebook with you when you go to Coco.
I just need to carry like a voice recorder and like on my maybe on your watch or something, and hit it so I don't have to stop what I'm because if I have to stop what I'm doing, then it's defeating the purpose.
All over.
Yeah, the thought's been and gone. It's just like record what my thoughts are. Okay, so that is all that I got from Coco. Did you get anything else from Coco?
That's all my Coco.
Okay. Alrighty.
I did one time when I was at Coco actually go to the Nest, which is only, a couple of doors down.
Yep, not far away.
No, and you've seen before that we bought some Cosmo floss from the Nest. Well, when I went there, they had some colours I didn't have. So I got another handful.
Yep. The reason why I was looking down is make sure she gets it all. Doesn't drop any.
Yep, dropping out. So, they were all colours I didn't already have. There's a couple of double ups. I had one of my kids with me helping.
Helping or hindering?
Supposed to be helping, but, kids get bored.
Oh, so done.
So there's a couple of double ups and stuff.
Fine.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Because, I'll use them for something eventually.
Yep.
I got a couple of fabrics that were, reasonably priced.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I only go for the interesting colours there now because I have so much plain fabric. So
it's a really nice green, actually.
It is. I thought that was quite pretty.
It's
It's
almost
only
like
a
an
smallish piece.
olive kind of green, do you think?
Oh, something. Anyway, it's really nice. So, and I think that is an even weave, maybe, or might even be a hardanger or something.
It looks like an even weave to me.
So, because of course it's only labelled with the size. Now, this one, maybe this one's a hardanger because this is quite thick.
Yeah, it's a lot thicker.
Yeah.
It feels like it's doubled up, but it's
not. Yeah.
No.
It is a bit strange. But again, interesting colour. And I'll use it for something. So
it's almost like a red dust kind of colour, you know what I mean?
So I thought that was quite a nice one too.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's got a touch of orange in it too, actually.
Yeah. That was what appealed to me in the first place. It's kind of orangey. Oh, Halloween.
Of course.
They had some waste canvas. So I bought this one that was in a packet. They had like quite a large piece that was folded up there too.
You know what you can use that on, don't you?
Lots of things.
Your bag that I made for you.
I do still have some waste canvas that I have been using, but when I saw that one there, I thought, oh, well, I'll grab some more.
Yeah, why not?
So it's a 14 count waste canvas. And I looked through their patterns. And if you've watched us before, you know that I have had Cavalier King Charles Spaniels in the past. I lost them in the last couple of years. And I've had all of the 4 colours of the Cavaliers, and I found the tricolour
You want to hold that one?
pattern at the Nest. Well, actually, you hold this one.
Okay.
Because then, and I also found a black and tan. See, they look like they're looking in the same direction, like towards each other.
They do.
So I want to do both of those at some point.
On the one piece of fabric?
Possibly. Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it. I was hoping they would have all 4 colours, but they just had these.
Otherwise,
2
if you did them separately and you framed them and you put them next to each other,
yeah,
it still look
that's
like
another option. Yeah. So that was the 2 cavies.
Very
and,
cute.
I've had ones that looked like that as well.
Very cute.
So that was my purchases from the Nest.
Okay.
That was everything down that area.
Yes. I popped into Spotty, as I was mentioning earlier. I had to get some fabric for something. I can't remember now. And anyway, when I was at the counter, I saw these and they were on clearance, and it made me think of Adelaide when she was doing her...
It's one of her
is it
projects,
her long
isn't
dog
it?
sampler one that
Oh, it
she's
might be.
doing? And she's doing like a variegated thread like this, and it's over a really high, maybe 40 count or 36 count, and she's using one strand, and it's just turning out so nice. So they had a range of different colours.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I'm only going to start with 2 because they were my 2 favourites, and I was like, I'll start there and see how I
See
go,
if you like
and
it.
if I like it, I can go back and get some more.
And that was it from Spotlight.
That was it from Spotlight that I can show. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, mystery.
Yeah.
I again had to take my husband out to an appointment. It's all his fault that I'm buying all this stuff.
I can blame it on someone.
For sure. So it was right near Lincraft, the one that's closing down. And so of course I had to have another wander through, didn't I? And they put out, I don't know if these were out last time, but I didn't see them last time.
It might have been hiding.
These were some little, they had like trims or ribbons box, and they were $1 each.
Oh,
for the whole thing,
There you
because
go.
they're clearing everything out to get rid
Yeah.
of it because they're closing down.
Yeah.
So
they
these
haven't
are all
got much
the little.
longer to go, have they?
No, final date is the 21st, but less and less stuff there every time I go, and they're just moving it all up to the front of the store.
Yeah, so you don't have to walk the whole store.
Yeah, 'cause
it's
there's
quite
no
a large
point.
store.
Yeah. So I basically walk down as far as it goes and
Work your way
just
back.
work my way back.
Yeah, definitely. That's probably what I would do too.
Up and down all the aisles, because
Yeah.
some of them, go quick because like I don't want curtain things. I don't want.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's some stuff there that's not applicable to us. Yeah.
So I just walked past all that. But yeah, so I got one of each colour that they had of those. And they had bags of floss that they're mostly Semco.
Yep.
They're going out for $5 a bag.
Wow.
But I did spot in this one was one of the DMC variations.
Oh, the colorist? Is that what it's
No,
called?
it's not a colorist one. It is color variations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was in this bag. So I picked this bag because that alone is, you know,
A few dollars worth.
And then, you know, that Semco threads, when I went and got the DMC ones that were marked down to 75 cents each, because it's all 50% off, these were down to 50 cents each. So, you know, I've got more than 10 in there. So that too is also worth more than the $5.
Just looking at some of those colours,
very neutral
they
ones.
look like they might go along with your cavi patterns.
Some of them might do, yeah. And there's a lot of browns and greys, but then there's like this bright green.
Lime green,
work. But there is a Halloween pattern I have that needs a bright green, and that
there you
might
go.
do the job.
There you go.
So
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, I
Birds
thought,
again.
You bird brain.
Birds on the brain.
Bird brain. And then they were also selling off trims, and they were something like 5 for $10 or something. Because they're just getting rid of everything. So I found some of the beaded trim that we've bought in the past.
Yeah.
And this was marked down to 50 cents a metre.
Wow.
But they let me have the whole lot. I don't know how much is actually on there. We didn't measure it or anything. They just let me take the whole lot for $2.50.
Oh, wow. You got more than 5 metres there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a 30-metre spool, but obviously it's not full.
It's probably about half full. Maybe
a little less, yeah. So, I mean, I still thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
For $2.50 to get all that.
Yeah.
And
they didn't want it, obviously.
No, they're not.
Take it.
They're obviously not wanting to move the stock. They
Yes.
just want people to take it. Like, almost take it, but yeah. Yeah, so
beautiful.
That was what I got from Lincraft.
Alrighty. And then our not yesterday, the day before. It was good, very good timing. Our fabric of the month came in from Lisa at Paddock Lane Designs.
Thanks, Lisa.
And do you want to show yours first?
I get the small.
Yeah.
And this one is called Dusky Sky.
And it's beautiful.
And I'm really happy with that. I really like it.
When I saw this, I said to Lisa straight away, I need a piece of this. Because it's just gorgeous.
It is lovely. It's definitely mottled, but it's like subtle. It's not, you know, it's kind of,
And the reason...
Not quite neutral, but yeah, I just love it.
The reason why I got Kylie to show hers first is because...
Mine's smaller.
Mine's called Red Sandstone, and it's this colour here. But what I thought is this one actually looks like it's got part of... I don't know if it does or not, but it looks like the same sort of colouring very lightly in here along with like a bluer colour, and it's so pretty. And so that's Red Sandstone. And then I have to refer to my notes.
And Lisa includes these little Flosstubes too when you buy something.
Yes.
She's got Paddock Lane Designs.
We both got one of those. Okay, so we have a picture here of the third one because Lisa actually has 3 different types of clubs in the fabric of the month. So she has a brights, which is what I think mine would be, the mottled, which is what yours would be, and then the neutral. So we've got bright and mottled, and so this picture is the one of the neutrals, and it's called Pewter Goblet, and it's basically the same as the goblet that she released at the retreat earlier this year that I went to. It's just using a different dye to what it was, but it's, you know, very similar colouring to Goblet.
Okay.
And then from the top to the bottom, she's got Aida, Even Weave, and Linen. So you can see how that colour dyes completely different, depending on the fabric that you get. Okay, and still going with Paddock Lane, when I was at the Ballarat retreat, I saw Lisa, and I said to her, you know, I wouldn't mind getting a couple of these patterns. And I said, I can hold off for a little bit, like, so if it sells to somebody else, they can have it now. Anyway, this one here is the monthly mini village patterns that Country Cottage Needleworks have pulled out this year. So I'm in the process of getting the whole year. These two are May and September. And then Lisa's organising the rest of the months. I've already got June, July, August. Mm-hmm. So now I've got May and September. So Lisa's organising the rest of the year of the months for me. Mm-hmm. And then these ones here are the tiny towns and the frills that go along with them from Heart in Hand. So the frill is like a little bonus extra. So there was a couple of them, and I quite liked a couple. I'm not keen on all of them, so I'm only going to get the ones that I actually like. Mm-hmm. So that's here. And then Honey of a Tiny Town. So it was Frosty Tiny Town, Seaside Tiny Town, and Honey Tiny Town. Cute. So that's those ones. Mm-hmm. And then Cottage Garden Samplings has a Year in the Woods 2 out this year. They brought a Year in the Woods out 2 years ago, and then last year they did houses like Sanders House and Fairy House and Tree House and all those. And then this year they've brought out a Year in the Woods 2 because the Year in the Woods 1 was so popular.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like a couple of them. This one is Sugar Glider. I fell in love with this one, and I think a lot of people that I've spoken to have fallen in love with this one. And then, of course, the koala. So yeah, I had to get the koala as well. And I know that there's like a wolf out, and then there's another one that's just been released. I think it's like a raven or like a crow or something like that. So one of those duck. But I didn't get those two. So yeah.
Okay.
That's all from Lisa.
All right. So some of you will know I have mentioned in the past that I ordered the Halloween mystery box from Romy's Creations because I'm doing her 31 Days of Halloween pattern and I love it.
Yeah.
So I decided to get the mystery box. Mm-hmm. So I did do an unboxing video when I got it, but it didn't work very well. So I'm just going to go through and show it all to you now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
All right. So of course there was a sweet treat, and it's being held by the ghost who's going trick-or-treating, obviously.
He's trying to eat the lollipop.
And, of course, my kids are eyeing that off. I'm like, get out, it's mine.
Of course.
There were 3 little stickers. And this one's Let's Go Ghouls. And we've got Boo Crew.
Oh, that's cute.
And then my favourite's a little witch's hat.
Oh, I like the witch's hat too.
So they were very cute.
Yes, very cute.
And I got a little notebook with a little ghosty on it. So it's just like lined pages inside, so I can, make notes about things while I'm stitching if I need to.
Yep.
There were a couple of little postcard things. 2 little mice there.
Chatting with each other.
And then I like this one. This one's like got the witch.
Oh, look at the beautiful bright colours in that.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's so pretty.
You could just frame it.
I could. It's so pretty. And there were some threads that Romy hand dyes herself. So I've got two pearl threads, number 8, Songbird and Tropical Sunset. So a reddish one and a yellow, browny, grey.
Yep.
Yep. So they're nice. And then 2 of just the 6-stranded cotton blends there. River Rock and Stacey's Blue.
Oh, very
we've got
pretty.
A grey one and the
something
hanging my
there.
Hair.
Molting.
Yes, always. Changing seasons,
Yeah.
So the Stacey's Blue is actually one of the called fors in the 31 Days of Halloween.
Very pretty blue.
Yeah. So I might actually use that in it because I have it.
Nice.
So that's the threads, and then there was a 32 count Murano fabric that came in the kit as well, and it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's like purpley bluey
blue, yeah.
colour.
So if I can get the true to colour.
It's always hard on camera.
Although when I watch our things back on my TV, the colour comes out perfect.
It's better than what it.
Oh, actually, there you go. Look down the bottom there. There you go. That's pretty true to colour there.
But on the back, it's like more blue.
Yeah, it's more bluey. Yeah.
And yeah, that side's more purpley.
Yeah.
So I like that side better, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's hand dyed that one herself as well.
Very nice.
So I will use that for one of the patterns probably. And I got a bunch of patterns in there as well. So
would you like
go
some
through
help?
them quickly. So these two kind of go together because they're a couple of her. Yep. So of course, you know, the idea is then you buy the rest of the alphabet, I guess. What's that one?
This one is Ghosts at the Beach.
I thought that was cute. She's got a little bikini on.
Oh, they're cute.
I put a spell on you. I love this one.
Oh, that's cute too. This one is Halloween Friends. And they're trick-or-treating.
Yep. Let's get spooky.
Halloween Frappuccino.
Halloween Pink Moon. So that's another trick-or-treating one.
And Something Good to Eat. There you go.
Very cute.
Very cute.
And she's got a little needle minder that she's hand-painted and it says, I love Halloween.
Oh, that's cute.
So that's a very cute one. It's just a little wooden heart and she's, painted on it.
That's a good idea.
And our friend Jeanette got the box as well and she got a couple of different things. So her needle minder was different. She got some different threads. I think the fabric was the same. And there was one pattern in each of our boxes that was different.
Oh, okay. So most of the patterns you got, she got.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so there was quite a bit in the box. The majority of it was the patterns, but yeah, it's nice to have some of Romy's hand-dyed fabric and threads and the needle minder is just is so cute. So I'll have to use that when I'm stitching something of hers and eating my lollipop.
Away from the kids.
Yeah.
When they're,
tough, it's mine, came in my
somewhere
box.
else.
Had my name on it.
Yep, that's right. All right. I went up to Crafty Threads, as I do.
Of course. And you know how you asked me if I wanted anything and I couldn't think of anything at the time?
Yes.
I since thought of something.
Oh, of course you have.
Next time.
Yeah, because I was up there and I said, look, I'm just about to leave. Do you want anything?
And I couldn't think of anything at the time. But
on the spot, So I went up on a purpose. I needed Sharon to help me kit up some
more things,
patterns. So this is going to be the sale that I'm starting tomorrow. And because it is hand-dyed fabric from Patty Clean Designs, any sort of hand-dyed fabric that I buy, I don't like to wash, just in case some of the colour comes out. Anyway, this is one of the ones I got an ornament pack, and what I've started doing is I've started gridding it with sewing thread. Yeah. Because I've known from previous experience not to use the friction pen on hand-dyed fabric because it leaves the white ghosty line. So I'm gridding it up for tomorrow's start. So we're working on the bottom of the pattern first. So there, I'm going to start here. Okay. So I can just keep gridding as I'm going.
Sure.
And then why I went to Crafty Threads was I needed floss. For obviously the floral pouch, which is that one. I needed floss for Gwen, which is the Nora Corbett one that I'm going to start. And if you saw, I had a post on Instagram and Facebook and all the things. Do I choose the greens or do I choose the blues? Can you tell what I chose? The greens. Yeah. Whoops.
And throwing them all away.
Yeah. Because when we pulled out all the other colours, the blues just didn't sit right.
No. My vote was for the green.
Yeah. Denise was quite happy that I picked the green because that was her choice too.
Yeah.
I also kitted up the Satsuma Street Holiday House sale.
I've seen a few people doing that one.
Yeah, I've got to get onto that one. And I love Sharon, like I really do. She looks after me so well. She put all these in different boxes. Yeah. They're all the DMC Paris 2024 boxes. Yeah. So she had a few of them. This is the blue flower one, Hearts for Pam. So that's the one for Denise's birthday sale. So all the threads are in there. Then we have Halloween Ghost Stories. I can't quite see it, but that's all the threads for that one. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the Spooktober ones that I didn't already have. Yep. And Touch of Magic.
Also a sneak peek.
Yes, because I changed my colours on Touch of Magic. I didn't particularly go with the colours they had, so I had to change the colours and get all the things. We kitted up planets, which I've been working on. And then I got some of the fabrics. I went through different fabrics with her there, and she cut them to size for me. She's so good. She's awesome.
She is very helpful.
So I got some 28 count Brittany even weave. I love this fabric. Mm-hmm. And that one's going to be for Hubble Bubble. Mm-hmm. So there's the grey. Then I got some more of the same fabric for Touch of Magic. Then I got 2 options for Ghost Story. So I've got a 32 count vintage grey. Can you hold that one for me, please? Or a 32 count purple. Now, maybe if we go like this, we can put the picture in here.
I'll try.
And tell me what you think. Option 1 is the grey. Option 2 is the purple. I'm undecided. I like the grey because it's like spooky, but I like the purple.
Because you like purple.
Because it's like a lavendery kind of purple. Yeah. Now I got the Satsuma Street Holiday House one done, and that's a 32 count Floba. I haven't heard of that fabric before. No. But I was thinking Rustico, and Sharon said, what about this one? It's similar to Rustico, but it's not quite. And the same fabric as the Satsuma Street one, the Floba. This big baby, now this is a chunk of fabric. Look at this. This is for the Rainforest Afghan, which is the one that I've borrowed. And working on kitting that one up because she had that in a particular Zweigart Afghan fabric, which is now no longer available because that pattern came out in 1996. So it's quite old. And, you know, normally we wouldn't say that, but when it comes to cross-stitch patterns and things like that is old. Do you know what I mean? If you were born in 96, you wouldn't be old, but the patterns are. And I know what I'm talking about. And since I've moved house, I cannot, for the life of me, find my DMC chart.
Oh, so you bought another one.
I had to buy another one. Because I work with changing colours and things, and I need to be able to look at the different colours and the different gradients and the tones and the shades and stuff.
It's very handy to have.
I said to Sharon, you know what's going to happen? As soon as I buy this and start using it, I'll find my other one. She's like, yep. But then you'll have 2. So I was like, yep. So I needed it anyway. So I'd been looking at getting another one. Well, I'd been looking at getting another one because I couldn't find mine, and I held off for so long, and I'm just like, it's frustrating me when I go to change colours that I can't just look at the chart. So that is all that I got from Crafty Threads. So that was quite a big.
All right. I've been playing with some fabric dyeing of my own. I was actually given an idea at one of our stitchy meetups about frozen berries. And I looked in the freezer and I had some frozen blueberries. I thought I had a mixed berry pack, but it was just blueberries. So I decided to use them as like an ice dye.
Yep. Experimenting.
So it was just an experiment. So and this is why I didn't film any of this because it was very much an experiment. But I'm so happy with how it turned out. So look at that. It's so pretty.
It's kind of looking a little grey in the camera, but it's more like a bluey grey than a grey.
Yeah. So that's both sides of that. So I basically just rinsed this in hot water and scrunched it and put it in a sieve. Or strainer, and just put the blueberries on, the frozen blueberries straight on, and a bit of extra ice as well, so it didn't like dry out. And just left it sitting there until it was all pretty much melted. And I sat this little piece underneath to catch the drip, so it kind of looks a bit funny. You can see that the corners didn't get any on it, really.
But that's all right. You'll probably frame it or...
But, depending what I do with it, you wouldn't see that anyway.
Yeah.
So that was just a bit of experimenting.
Nice.
And then I wanted something specific for one of the Halloween projects. I wanted something that looked like blood splatter. So I got this little one.
Ta-da!
Which looks like, the splatter looks great. I love the splatter of it. But it is a little bit too pinky. Because I kind of did one and it didn't work out. So I ended up just throwing it in the dye, which ended up being this little one. Because the splatter didn't work very well at all. And it was a red dye. It was the tie-dye brand. They tend to be brighter than like the red dyes. Yeah. But I actually ended up watering it down quite a bit because I did this one, which is for one of my kids for Christmas with a particular pattern that that child picked out at Coco and got all the threads and everything.
It's a really nice soft baby pink, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a red dye.
Yeah,
but I didn't leave it in. I watered it down and I didn't leave it in long.
Yeah, it's just amazing that you get that out of red dye.
Yeah, and I kept trying to get a good splatter one. I even ended up adding a little bit of black Rit dye to the mason jar that I had the red in, and tried to do some other splatters, and that one's not too bad, but it's kind of gone more purpley. This one just didn't work really much at all. I wet this one first and then tried to splatter on it, so it just kind of all bled.
Yeah.
Whereas that one I think I did dry.
Dry.
And,
it looks like it's dry, yeah. So it looks like when you were doing this one, it looks like it was dry because it's more like defined around the actual splatter drops. Yeah. Whereas the other one, when it was wet, it just
bled and faded into nothing.
Yeah.
So that one's not too bad a splatter, but again, the colour's not right.
Yeah. Trial and error.
Yeah, it was very much that. And it was just like, what I did, I just put like a rubber glove on, and then I just dipped my hand into the mason jar and went flick. That's how I did it. And this one kind of just bled a little bit as well. So and it had a crease through there.
Still usable for things though.
Yeah, I can still use them for something. I'll figure it out. But
scissor fobs, I know how much you love making for scissor fobs.
Well, that's what it was for. That's nice. And then because I had the jar with the red in it, I actually put this in first with just the red.
Yep. This is super pretty.
And then it ended up with like this big white bit here because that didn't get any dye on it. Because in the mason jar that sat above the level of the dye.
Yeah.
And
it just didn't
absorb it
yeah.
at all. So then when I added the black to the red to try and get, a darker splatter, I ended up throwing this back in.
It looks really good.
For a little bit. So it's, I don't know what I'll use it for. It was just all playing around, experimenting. So that's why I didn't film it, because I didn't plan and know what I was doing exactly. So
like when I was doing some dyeing way back when and I was experimenting, sometimes I got some really good ones just by playing around. And I was like,
pure accident.
How did I get that?
But then if you tried to do it again.
Yeah, and if you're a specific thing, it's like harder to try and get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like.
So that was just a bit of playing around that I did.
Yay for experimentation.
Yeah. So that was kind of all of our haul.
Yes.
As such. Then do you have any digital haul today?
I do. Thank you for reminding me.
I have one, and it was the September Patreon pattern from Playing Designs, a little ornament.
Yep.
So we'll pop a picture up of that. It's a little witchy chick.
Yes, it's so cute.
It is so cute. And the idea is that you use whatever threads you've got.
Yes. And then
there was a couple of other ones.
Yeah, there's a little elephant in there.
And a Dracu-pup.
Yes, that's it.
But there was only the finished picture of the witchy chick. Yeah. But I think that one's my favourite anyway.
Is it? I'm partial for the elephant.
I know you are, but I don't know, witchy chick.
They are.
Cute.
And the three of them, like, they
you can do all three of them together.
And they're like, to me, it was like they matched each other. Like they looked like they were going out tricking and treating. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So that was the only digital haul that I have at the moment.
Okay, so since going back a little bit, I purchased the Satsuma Street Part 1, which was released the 5th of September. That was the holiday house. So now I've got that all kitted, as you've just seen. And Part 2 is on the September the 19th. So it comes out every 2 weeks until it's finished. Some people have already started on it, and I've seen some really nice ones. So I need to get onto that too. Favorite gnome on Etsy. I purchased the breast cancer female, as I know a friend of mine is going through that at the moment. So I'm hoping that I could possibly maybe try and fit it in somewhere to stitch it for her, to let her know that I'm thinking of her and wishing her well. I also bought the Thanksgiving female because one female can't travel alone. And I have quite a lot of favourite gnome patterns now. Yeah. So, but I saw that one and I was like, I don't have that one. So yeah. And then I got on to Autumn Lane Stitchery.
Uh-oh.
And yeah.
It's very dangerous because they have a lot of nice patterns too.
They do. And I bought these 3. And the first one is Moons Out, Brooms Out. So cute. And it reminds me of
Bewitched.
The TV show, yes. So it's that whole very, I think it's the text of the words moons and brooms. I think that's the text that reminds me. And then obviously the little witchy lady and the moon. And I think that's what reminds me of the whole Bewitched TV show.
She's sideways on the broom as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she's sitting sideways on the broom. Yeah,
which I think they did in Bewitched as well.
Yeah.
Very ladylike. They had. Yeah, the animation at the start of the show.
Yeah. So that's what reminded me of that. So I was like, I got to get that
cute.
one. And then I saw Serena Sprout, and I did see this one like quite a long time ago, and I don't know why I didn't buy it back then, but obviously I needed it now, so it jumped in the cart. And then I found this one called Ocean Breeze. And it's got July in the middle, but it's obviously they've got the months all throughout the year. I'm going to be stitching this one without the word July. Yeah. Because it's wintertime here in July. Yep. I just liked it because of the whole seaside theme. Yeah, nice. So, look forward to those ones coming. And then obviously another one that we've spoken about is the Divine Beasts Part 2, Cerberus. I have to say it slowly so I get it right. Yep. That came out on the 1st of September. Now, I've just written down, if anyone doesn't know, it's a multi-headed dog in Greek mythology that guards the entrance to the underworld, preventing the dead from leaving. So that's that one. And that's all my digital haul that I have. Okay. So I tried to be really reserved. Tried.
All right. So then we'll move on to RAK'S. I don't have any.
Oh, don't you?
No.
My friend Rachel, I visited her during the week because she was like, we haven't seen each other for ages because we used to go to craft together, and I was like, I haven't seen you. So popped in, had a coffee, had a chat, all the things, and she's like, I've got some stuff here for you, and I was like, oh, have you? Cool. So she was given these little cross-stitch patterns. Merry Christmas, a little kite, and Happy Holidays. So obviously you can see they're fairly old. And then there was Australian Floral Alphabet, and this one's the M. And I think that's actually a full kit because the fabric's in there and the threads. And the
threads all there.
Yeah, so there's that one. And then there's T, I think. Yeah, T.
Tilapia?
Another name for Waratah. Yeah. And then there was this one. Shh. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
And that one's a full kit too.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they're older ones, but they're little, that's fine.
And a lot of backstitching.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can tell the age of a pattern by the amount of backstitch.
It's very 80s, 90s where they were so backstitch heavy.
Yeah. Very blocky backstitch too.
And then when I was at Coco, I think it was on the Wednesday, Denise said, I've got a present for you. And I was like, oh, have you? And she said, yes. Deirdre had been to a, can you hold that side for me? Deirdre had been to a demonstration on how to use a particular machine. I think it might have been a Cricut or something like that. And she had this made for me. And I was like, oh, thank you. Because she could see that it was gnomes and she knows I love gnomes. Yeah. And so then they...
You don't like books?
Well, they're going to be cross-stitch books.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then she had the lady put my name down the bottom. So that was
nice.
really sweet. So I was like, thank you so much.
That's cute.
But yeah, and it's like glittery. There you go. You might be able to see the glittery.
Let's show it.
Yeah. So I was like, yes, another bag. You know, I love my bags.
Can't have too many.
Yep. I'm always carrying things in bags.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. So then we move on to Flosstubes.
Yeah.
So Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches has been doing 14 days, I think it is, of
Space September.
Yeah. So I've been able to watch some of those because they're quite short.
I'm very impressed how she's keeping up with it.
I know, because she does them daily. I haven't kept up with them all because I haven't been 100% this week. So I haven't been watching much Flosstube.
Obviously haven't seen today's because we've been here, but I'd missed yesterday's as well. So
yeah, I think I've
got a couple to catch up on when I get home.
Yeah. So that's fun. It's always fun when she does her daily videos, and they're usually ones that I can keep up with because they are short.
Yes.
So
she, I've been watching those ones as well, and she also had the How to Kit Up a Project.
I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah.
Video, and she was going through the fabric that she chose, the pattern, obviously, pulling her threads out of her thread cabinet, and all the things like that. So yeah, it gave me inspiration, and I ended up purchasing a one of the same thread cabinet things that she's got, and I sat there one night and putting all my threads.
Your floss into it.
Yeah. Because I've been looking for something for so long that just sort of suits my way of storing things, and it was actually when I was watching the video, my husband actually walked through to go outside and saw the TV and he stopped and he was like, what's she doing? And I was like, she's kitting up a project from her storage unit. And he's like, well, maybe you should get that. And I was like, oh,
well, if you say so.
Yeah. And then I had a Spotlight voucher. Yeah. So that's why I was in Spotlight in the first place. And it came down extremely cheap. Cheaper than what even the lady at the counter thought it was. So I was like, thank you very much.
Yeah, cool.
So yes, thank you, Adelaide, for inspiring me for that.
Yeah.
Have you seen any others?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
I've got a few other ones to go through really quickly. My 40 foot of rope. Now, this is our friend Rachel, and she's traveling around Australia with her husband Cletus. And she's doing the Caterpillar cross-stitch Australasian adventure like we are.
Yeah.
And
she was the one that told us we needed to get onto it when we said we had it. We're like, okay, we better do that.
Yeah, so she was doing the map and told us to get onto it.
She did,
And then I was watching their YouTube channel because they do like little shorts, and she actually showed it. And she was like, Rowan, Kylie, you need to get onto it.
We have now. We started. It didn't come up on my wheelspin yet.
Yeah. So I got a good laugh when I saw that because I was actually working on it at that time. Brought tears to my eyes. So yeah.
We've been told.
Yeah, we have been told.
It's okay, we're doing it. So we're doing good then, yes?
We are. Yes. We are. And there is also another one that I've been told, which is crafting with Rebecca. And she was inspired by myself and Adelaide to start 324.
I'm doing it next year.
And she said quite confidently, out of the three of us, only one person's finished. She showed us.
She's finished hers already.
Fully finished.
Wow.
Fully finished.
That's another one I've got to watch.
Yeah.
I haven't got that.
Yeah. So thanks, Rebecca.
Make her feel guilty. She'll still be doing it next year when I start mine.
So yeah, I've been called out. So if you know how to inspire me, you need to call me out. That's obviously what happens. You know how it happens.
How's your 80s movie still going?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh dear. Not enough time.
No.
I keep saying I need to clone myself.
Yeah, I just need to learn to live without sleep.
I've got like tears in my eyes now. Okay, so another one I wanted to mention was Untwist Your Stitches Rose. Hi, Rose. She gave us a shout out as well. Thank you so much. And she has started collecting the Sweet Wing Studio Wordy Birds. Now, I've been looking at these ones since the beginning of the year because I quite like them. I've seen them on a couple of other Flosstubes, and because I've been looking around for them, asking, people over here, do you know how to get a hold of them and all the things? And because it's in a club this year, it's quite hard to sort of try and source it. However, Rose has found them on Etsy.
Oh.
And they're either a PDF download, a paper pattern, or a kit.
Oh, wow.
So I might have to keep that on my cart, and see how we go. Then I have Kim Hollenbeck, who is the admin for Full Coverage Fanatics. And she came out with a 2026 plans for Full Coverage Fanatics. And there's quite a few. I'm not going to go through all of them, but she describes in her video about what the challenges / games are going to be for Full Coverage Fanatics for 2026. So obviously 26, you can go 26 in 26. So you can either do 26,000 stitches, or 26 page finishes, 26 colours. You can do, the 26,000 stitches with full crosses, or you can do 52,500 10 stitches on one piece. You can do up to 26% in pattern keeper or markup. So, there's a lot of different things there. There's focus on a finish. There's a one with novels if you like to read. There's a sports one. There's one that's around the globe because they had the one Stitched to the Moon and Back this year. There's a patriotic one. There's a Hogwarts one. So if you're interested, there's a Hogwarts one. There's also one about the Winter Olympics, and there's also a bingo one. So if you want to go and check out more of that, more details, go over to Kim Hollenbeck. It'll be listed below. And then Helen D, she showed how to choose fabric for a project. So kind of along the same lines as what Adelaide was choosing, how to kit up and things. I like these little instructional ones that bring these things out because, I know how to do it, but sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get
somebody might have a different
another
take
opinion or a different tip or, And then the last but not least, is Homemade on the Ridge. Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
And she had a season of spooky smalls. So she showed all of her little spooky smalls. And I was like, oh, that's quite cute. And do you remember the black house that she bought?
Yes, I saw on Instagram. She was putting some stuff in there.
She's going to put in the Tiny Modernist Halloween calendar that I'm doing.
Okay.
She's doing them all individually.
Smalls,
and she's thinking of putting them all in there.
Oh,
so I was like,
cute.
yeah.
I am so behind on Flosstubes. I need to catch up.
So that's all the Flosstubes now.
Excellent.
All righty, I've done enough talking.
All right. Well, obviously we are still going with our Stitch a Map sale. Any map is welcome. Just tag us on all the socials. And we do have a Buy Me a Coffee link down below as well if you would like to support us financially so that we're able to, run some more competitions and things like that. It helps cover our costs of the prize and the postage and everything related to that. So any donations to that is greatly appreciated.
It is.
And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave us a comment.
Share us with your friends.
Share our videos with your friends. And until next time,
stay crafty.